junior fight at catch weight of 220 pounds. Coming up to the cage first, Will Woo from Muteki MMA in Calgary, Alberta. And we got a 6'8" fighter coming into the cage right now, Jordan.
Oh, wow. 220 pounds at a catch weight. This is interesting, and see some size in this cage will be interesting to start the night off for the big boys.
Yeah, we got a lot of big boys fighting tonight, including our main event coming up later on this evening. Craig Hudson from Toronto up against Jared Kilkenny, fan favorite from Lethbridge. That'll be our main event at the heavyweight division, and then we'll also have Josh Hines from Lethbridge in the Canadian Martial Arts Center against the PA, Manitoba's Jared Henderson. That'll come up in our pro fights in the second half of this card. Another heavyweight tilt, so we're going to have fireworks aplenty here, but first, it'll be Will Woo fighting in a catch weight, tall, lanky fighter at 6'8".
Yeah, we'll see if he uses his range, uses his jab, uses his push kick.
In the red corner, from Celis Martial Arts Academy in Regina, Saskatchewan, with an amateur record of 0 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw, Lorenzo Celis.
All right, his opponent coming out from Regina, Saskatchewan, Lorenzo Celis. Young man has his own gym, so you know he's going places. Now looking to put it in practice here at Rumble in the Cage. And he's going to have a bit of a height and reach advantage, or disadvantage. Still tall at 6'1", but not quite 6'8".
No, well, we'll see how that plays, and owning your own gym and what that brings, and the roles that bring with fighters underneath of you, and I'm sure he's a great leader, and he wants to show his students what he can do here.
Will Woo with his 1-1 record hasn't fought since October of 2016, and that was a loss at Hard Knocks 51 versus Brian Crow. As we look at our Rumble in the Cage tail of the tape, Will Woo, 26 years of age, 6'7". I was giving him an inch. 6'8" just sounds really impressive.
It does.
What a record.
I'm sure he weighed that.
He weighed in at 216 pounds versus Regina's Lorenzo Celis, 23 years of age, 6'1", 0-0-1 amateur record, and he weighed in at 209.
1 draw on his record. That's interesting. Well, he's going to be wanting to show off his skills and get a big, impressive win, I'm sure. Getting a draw is never the most exciting thing. It's great experience, and you can get in there and get the experience from the competition, but I'm sure he wants a win here.
Okay, so match number 5 of the evening. Catch weight, amateur fight at 220 pounds. Will Woo from Calgary. He's in the red trunks with yellow trim up against Regina's Lorenzo Celis. He's in the gray trunks. Chris Vickery is our official. And as they come to the center of the cage, you can just see the height advantage of Woo.
Lorenzo catches him early.
Big right hand by Celis, rocked Woo. And another one looking for a takedown.
Gets his hands.
Big slam by Celis.
And passes guard immediately right to mount. He's got his head trapped here, but he peels it out nicely.
Now looking to punish Woo and use his mixed martial arts background to his advantage.
Big ground and
right hands
here
from Celis, punishing Woo.
Using the cross face on his neck here to set up some strikes. Woo is working that right underhook.
Big hammer fist there by Celis, right in front of our broadcast position. And another one. Those are punishing blows.
Will gets his guard back, which is nice. We'll see if he can use his length in the closed guard here.
So Woo trying to hang on here from the early onslaught from Celis. Looks calm, if anything else. Posturing up, Celis trying to score those right hands. And now Woo traps the right arm.
It looked like he was about to get his feet into play here, but now he's right arm's under, and he's going for a bit of a sweep slash armbar here. We'll see how it goes. Still going for it, and almost gets it. That was nice, but Lorenzo regained his balance nicely.
when you got a competitor that tall, can use a lot of leverage with his legs. We're past the halfway mark here in this opening round. Some more shots there by Celis landing.
He's going for the same sweep again, and Lorenzo is noticing that and feeling that and using great posture now.
1 minute to go. Lorenzo Celis, Will Wu, and a big right hand by Celis. Now rolling over Wu, trying to get free, but Celis keeps up the pressure.
Back to half guard.
Now hammer fist with the left hand as we approach 30 seconds to go here in this opening round. Dominated so far by Regina's Lorenzo Celis.
He's going to the body nice here on the ground as well. Body, head. And
Wu trying to finagle something here from the bottom, but instead eats more punishment. Celis opening up, big right hands. 10 seconds to go, opening round.
Yeah, we really got to see the power of Lorenzo in this round, and he really took away the height advantage as soon as they went to the ground.
Well, good strategy by Lorenzo Celis. When you have that height and reach disadvantage, takedown is a great neutralizer, and he scored that takedown early and then scored a lot of points. But we'll have a second round here in this catch weight amateur matchup.
Yeah, Lorenzo is still looking fresh here. Will's looking a little dazed still from that, I believe it was a right hand. I guess we'll see it on the replay here. Oh, on the ground here, goes for the head and arm. Good control on the ground, really good control. Didn't really let him off the cage, kept striking and dominating on the ground.
So we'll see what kind of response Will Wu has here going into round number 2. 3 3-minute rounds in our amateur bouts here at Rumble in the Cage. Don't forget, Rumble in the Cage 59 is coming up September 29th here in Lethbridge. You can keep track of all the latest news at rumbleinthecage.com. Marty Messina, Jordan Meehan on the call here from Lethbridge, Alberta, Rumble in the Cage 58. Thanks for tuning in wherever you might be watching around the world on Fight TV and rumbleinthecage.com. And we'll have a second round here between Will Wu in the gray trunks, the red trunks with yellow trim. It's Lorenzo Celis in the gray trunks.
Will's keeping his hands up nice and high this round. He still eats a left and a right there.
Lorenzo still found the range, and now they tie up again. Big knee to the body by Celis.
And he turned him into the cage using that underhook, which was really nice.
And it seems like the technique of Celis is just too much for Wu to overcome here in this matchup.
Yeah, he's really using his leverage and experience, even though he's 0-0 in an amateur competition. He's clearly got a lot of experience and knows how to use his leverage.
More punishing shots with Wu on the ground from Lorenzo Celis.
The ref is telling Will Wu to move.
Big right hand. Chris Victory steps in, and it's a TKO victory for Lorenzo Celis. And a dazed Will Wu being helped up by Lorenzo Celis. Again, just the polish and the technique too much. And as Lorenzo Celis dominated the first round and continued here in the second, and Chris Victory steps in for the technical knockout victory. So we look at a Rumble in the Cage 58 replay, powered by Feature Productions. The hammer fists.
Notice he had his arm trapped with his legs, and then that set up the big right hands. He heard the ref saying, "You better move," so I think he capitalized on that and realized it was close to being stopped and finished the action there.
So a convincing win tonight here for Lorenzo Celis. Will send things back momentarily to Cage announcer Dominique Charles for the official particulars, as Will Wu is still being looked at in the corner. And now he's to his feet. So we'll go back to the cage for the official decision.
The official results are in. The winner by TKO at 57 of the second round. In the red corner, Lorenzo Celis.
So convincing victory in under a minute here in the second round. Technical knockout win for Lorenzo Celis as he gets his first win in amateur MMA. A nice performance tonight here in Lethbridge.
Yeah, he really took away that height advantage. Got him to the ground with a powerful takedown and really showed his ground and pound, and that was a clear strength that he has in his arsenal.
And so we'll have one more fight for gold in the Canadian National Amateur Tryouts coming up next, and then